So if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of West Virginia, this video is for you. We'll be going through everything that you need to know about setting up a West Virginia LLC, as well as how you can set one up in under 10 minutes. So on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in West Virginia. We'll be going through each of these in detail so that you'll know exactly what to do. Before we dive into these steps, let me share why West Virginia is a great state for forming your LLC. First, West Virginia offers very affordable filing fees compared to many other states, just $100 to form your LLC. Second, West Virginia has a business-friendly tax structure with no franchise tax or LLCs. And third, the state has a straightforward formation process with minimal ongoing compliance requirements, making it easier to maintain your business in good standing. So step 1 is to name your LLC. There are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of West Virginia. You must have limited liability company, LLC, or LC at the end of your name. Whatever name you choose also cannot cause any confusion with a government agency, which makes a lot of sense, and the name must be distinctive and original. If you want to do a free name search, you can use the link down below and you'll be able to see whether or not the name that you want is available. Now, if you do want the whole process to go a lot easier, make it more simple, I would recommend just using something like Northwest Registered Agent. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your LLC for you at a reasonable cost. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities and they've been nothing but amazing. So yeah, that link is going to be down below, and if you actually want to skip forward to the parts of this video where I take you step by step through their platform, then that timestamp is going to be ready for you right there. So step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or a business that's going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they're going to contact you through your registered agent. So who can become a registered agent? Well, they must be an individual in West Virginia, or they must be an entity who's allowed to conduct business in West Virginia. They also must have a physical address in West Virginia, and they must be on-site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you do use Northwest Registered Agent, they'll provide the service to you as part of their package, which is definitely an added bonus. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC Articles of Organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, the principal office address, the organizer's name and address, and whether the LLC will be member managed or manager managed. Now, when it comes to the process of doing this, there's a form that you'll need to fill out. The filing fee for this form is $100 at the time this video was made, and that is a mandatory fee. Now, to actually file the Articles of Organization in West Virginia, there are a few different ways that you can do this. The first is you file online through the West Virginia Secretary of State's website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right there as well as down in the description. You can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill it out at that same website. And this is the address that you'll be mailing the form to. Step number 4 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your Federal Tax Identification Number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. And this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You will need this number to open up a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll simply fill out a form online, and we will link to that down below as well. Step 5 is to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in West Virginia, but it's still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner. And it's really going to tell everyone what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few more things that you will need to know, and we will cover those really quickly right now. The first is that you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you're going to pierce the corporate veil, and when that happens, if people actually sue your company, then they can come after your personal assets, which is not what we want. So to remedy this, you'll definitely want to get a business checking account, get a business credit card, and also hire an accountant. You also may need to get business insurance, but I'm not going to really cover this too much, as it's really going to depend on your business type. But just keep that in mind. You'll also probably want a business website, so be prepared to work on this, or you can hire someone to make this for you. We'll leave some resources down below if you do want to actually build your website yourself. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to do any of this yourself, then I highly recommend Northwest Registered Agent. They make it super easy and they save you a ton of hassle. Let me walk you through it. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes. Click on the exclusive discount link for Northwest below. Then on the website, click on the button to get started. You'll be asked what type of business you're starting and in what state. So we'll select LLC and the state that you're starting your LLC in. Next, you'll be asked to name your company, the purpose of your business, and the business address. All you need to do now is type in the members of the LLC, give your contact information, and select if there's any additional things that you'd like Northwest to take care of, like getting your EIN or setting up a trademark. Once you've done all that, all you need to do is submit your payment and you're done. Northwest will take care of everything else for you. It saves so much time, so much hassle, and it really only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill everything in. That's why I highly recommend it to everybody, because it makes starting your LLC a whole lot easier. Anyway, that's basically how you set up an LLC in this state. All the resources that we mentioned in this video are going to be down below in the description. And I really hope that this video is helpful. If you got some value out of it, then make sure to share it with a friend, and also like and subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you free guides and tutorials helping you start up your business. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.